Welcome to 90 Day Fiance.
Three-way. No, three-way.
Three-way. That's the
Remember-
number THREE way. The best way.
The only way.
It's the real way.
That's right.
All right. Episode 10, The Devil's Work. I'm Will.
It's been a long time. You're forgetting
Yes.
numbers. I'm Dylan.
And I'm B.
All right. How's it going?
Great.
Same.
guys
I
like this
miss you
episode?
guys.
I did like this episode, actually, yes.
I'm so on it.
You're so? Okay. Well, let's get into it.
Okay.
Well, what are you so about?
I feel like there wasn't too much, like a lot of action.
I think you're just missing Brandon and Julia, your face.
Exactly.
Well, we'll get
That's
them
what it
next week.
is. And we're gonna get them good.
We're
It seems
gonna
like.
get real good. Well, let's start with what's her face and what's his face, because they're the worst.
No, they're my favorite. Next to Brandon and Julia.
Who are we talking about?
I know, right? It can be
I hate
anyone.
everyone.
Mike and Natalie.
Good. They suck.
Ooh, Mike
I
and
like them. I like
Natalie.
them. They feel like real
Okay.
couple TV problems.
Do you think that it's real? I don't know. What am I trying to say here? Okay, I guess I'll just tell you my opinion.
Yeah.
Mike sucks.
Thank you. I remember now you're on my side. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, hey,
I mean,
hey,
what
hey.
the heck? You know what I mean? It's just
Mm-mm.
like the whole time this whole thing was unfolding, I was just like, Mike is the biggest hypocrite that's ever existed in this like universe of characters. Because he's
Mhm.
like, let's get to work on our relationship. I just want us to communicate better. Well, Mike, why don't you go to therapy with me? No. Like,
Yeah.
okay. He's like, we have so many things to work on our relationship. I'm like, okay, so why not buy therapy counseling? And he's like, no. This,
Mhm.
so do you want to work on your relationship or don't you? You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
what effort have you guys both put in now at this point? 45 days into your relationship where it's like, these are our serious relationship issues and we're going to work on them. It's like every time, every week, 10 weeks now, we've been watching these people and they're just like, we have serious relationship issues. We have serious communication issues that we have to work on.
Mhm.
And I haven't seen them work on anything.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Natalie's like, well, here are the things that I would like to work on. And he's like, no.
Yeah. I agree. Mike, I'm glad that they finally did go to counseling. And I thought that counselor or therapist, he did a pretty good job. And we find out that Mike says they're not in love anymore. And Natalie's really hurt because she's like, even my ex-husband after 8 years never said that. And Mike just seems to me that he's always been out of it. Like hasn't been invested in this relationship. He just says the same stuff. And it makes me wonder, like, why did he do all of this? He was like this actually from the very beginning.
From the
Mhm.
very beginning.
From
Like,
the very beginning when he was in his
episode
car.
0. Yeah. When we
Yes.
saw them in the trailer for the show, he
Mhm.
was never that excited for her to come.
Yeah.
Why are you torturing? And it seems like she has no clue about it. Like she thinks that they have a rough history, but they're going to work it out and that they're going to get married. And she's honestly trying, whereas Mike doesn't feel like he's honestly trying.
Well,
Mhm.
didn't they show that one clip that one time where I think it was a reunion special and they asked Natalie, do you love Mike? And she couldn't say it. And she said, no, I'll learn to love him. Do you think this is retaliation for that?
I think it's some kind of resentment about that previous trip and how she threw the ring back at him. But from all the other previous 90 days that I have seen, this is very common for Eastern European women to say that love is something you work on. It's not something you just feel automatically like we do here in America. You know, we're like, yeah, I love you. I love you. They're much more cautious. And it's a common theme with them. And I don't know. That'd be dumb for Mike to retaliate because of that. I mean, maybe because she threw the ring back at him, but I understand that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So for my take, like I've taken a step down on the scale, on the Mike scale.
You
Because
don't like him
Join
anymore?
us.
Yeah.
no,
Join
I
us.
still like I still like him. Well, I think they're both dum-dums, and I'm not a fan of either's party. I think they're just both really confused and they're both out of it, and they're just like pushing for things that they're just not going to get out of the relationship. I mean, as we've seen throughout the whole like all the previews, they're pretty much doomed. So it's kind of just like it's just watching something, like a train wreck that is gonna like combust, but it's like, why are you like, I feel like TLC is torturing us by making us watch this excruciating thing. But from Mike's perspective, I think that he was like confused because she threw the ring back at him, and he did want her to come and to try to make it work, but that wasn't a very wise decision, because that's not what the 90 days is for. And so like he brought her over, and she was like really, really excited. But at the same time, when she gets there, I feel like she kind of, when they do have issues, she kind of shuts down. And that was the whole thing that they talked about in the therapy session. Like she even acknowledged that like she doesn't really talk about the things that they need to talk about. But I guess like her way of getting around was the therapy session, and Mike should have just like acquiesced totally to doing that. And it just shows that they're just really not. They're just not. It's not going to work. He should just go out with his hairdresser. She even like did a little thing to like.
I know, to hint.
Hey, I told you guys
serious.
this
I think
from
she was
episode
serious.
0. I said
Yeah.
they should just date.
She was like, just kidding. And I was like, come
Not really.
on.
Yeah.
And I bet you if Mike would be like, yes, maybe they could have done something. They have a much better dynamic. I feel like Mike was way happier with her than he was ever with Natalie.
Yeah, he shares more with her.
He
That's
does.
true.
I thought she's really good too. Her insight and
Yeah, she wasn't too pushy. And she was just like more asking questions, and she was like showing concern, and she wasn't trying to be super biased.
And she's going on both sides, right? Like, do you think maybe it's a communication issue? And then we learned the truth that hairdressers are really low paid therapists.
Do you talk to your hairdresser?
I don't see my hairdresser enough. Probably only twice a year. What about you guys?
Back when I used to get my haircut, yeah.
No, I don't.
They always be asking like dumb stuff.
You got a girlfriend?
Like small talk.
That's true. Yeah. Well, not mine. Mine is like the Asian ladies that's like an assembly line and just want you to get in, get out.
I go to the black guys, so they don't ask that stuff.
But I was really annoyed by Mike this episode. I feel like I'm tired of his emo-ness. He's just
I hate him.
I don't know. We just got a lot of problems. I don't know. And doing the eye rolling thing and like, passing his hand through his hair. And I don't know, maybe. do you see yourself being with Natalie in the future or having a family? Yes, I do. Do you see it with Natalie? No, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I'm like, oh my God, how many episodes have you said the same thing?
Yeah, he sucks.
You suck so bad. You're worse than Natalie. At least she is who she is. She's not trying to appear this or appear that. And I feel like he's trying to appear like I have nothing to do with it. She's just a crazy, crazy being.
Oh yeah, he tried to sell us on that she was crazy thing. But I'm like, no, dude, you're the crazy.
Yes.
No, I don't think totally he's the crazy.
He's absolutely
like
the
she
crazy.
even acknowledged that, like even Natalie acknowledged that she doesn't speak up. Like she just kind of shuts down a lot when they're trying to talk about this. She's just confused, but he's dragging it out like way too long, and he needs to let it go.
I bet you they're gonna get married.
I hope not. For her sake.
I know, right? I feel bad for her, and I am excited to see what happens next with them. I like their storyline. Actually, I'm just really tired of Mike, but I do like their storyline.
No, I don't like her to live in the wood anymore. I want her to
I'm
live
a
in the city.
yeah, I'm a city girl. Now I'm in the wood.
The wood.
Yes, I feel bad for him. Okay, let's move on. Stephanie and Ryan.
Scandalous.
They seem like they're hitting it off again until we find out that his mom blocked her because because why did she block her?
Because she tried to ask for that money back.
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh
she was
no, because the mom
ungrateful.
didn't show appreciation.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mom didn't
She
show
was an
appreciation.
ungrateful lady. And so she said, well, give me my money back.
Do you
I
agree
thought
with Steph on this?
I thought she blocked it because like she told Ryan that she was going to ask for the money back, and Ryan told his mom, and so the mom blocked her ahead of time so she couldn't ask for it back.
What? I
that
didn't
right?
get that at
I
all.
didn't hear that.
I know.
I
Yeah,
didn't
she
hear
said
that.
no. What happened was that Steph had to contact. She sent money, and she had to contact his mom and say, "Hey, did you get the
Did you
money?"
get the money?
And the mom
Yeah.
was like, "Yes, thanks," and that was it. And
No,
so
but then she told Ryan she was mad about that, and then Ryan told his mom, and then his mom preemptively blocked Stephanie so she couldn't ask for the money back, like directly to her.
oh, I
Well,
missed
no.
it then.
So no, Steph was never going to ask for the money back. Right. She was just saying like, yeah, she was being ungrateful, and like the least she could have done is show appreciation, which is why Ryan was saying, well, if you're going to give money, you shouldn't have to feel that way. You know what I mean? Like you should already feel like you've done a good thing, not have to ask
What do you
for it
think
to feel
about
good.
that? What do you think about that?
It's very biblical. Like, you know, if you're asking for thanks, that means that you already got it. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to get preachy on this subject, but
I see where
basically,
you're going.
right? If you are looking for validation for doing a good deed, then you've already got it. Because, yeah.
Giving is its own reward.
Correct. That's what I was like, trying. I'm like,
Yes.
I don't know the words. I'm not religious. I forgot.
I think it's
Bibles
very
are hard.
prevalent. Yeah, I think it's very prevalent in some communities where people are sort of like they give a lot of stuff, but they want to show how giving they are. They want people to know. I see a lot of that in my family.
Press conference.
But what if it's that you don't want other people to know, but you want that person that you gave things to be like, yeah, thank you. You know, you're having rough times and you help us. You're really helping us with this money. Thank you.
Feels good to be appreciated.
It does. Yeah. Everybody wants to feel appreciated. So I kind of agree with her on this.
It depends though, like if they didn't ask, you know. Some people like they give gifts like to other people who didn't even ask for it, like a birthday gift or something, and they expect to be like, you know, like thanks so profusely, and they get mad when they're not. I was like, well, then don't give them that. Then they didn't even ask you.
I see that.
True.
I see that point too. Right. So Steph is like, ever since then, I didn't give any more money. I'm like, okay, good. Right.
Yeah.
You know, she didn't respond the way you wanted her to. And you don't have to send the money.
Exactly.
But she shouldn't lord it over Ryan's head. I feel like she does that. So whenever like something goes wrong, he's like, well, I guess this also happens with Andrew. It's sort of like a way to show how invested you are. But I feel like it's when the other person doesn't have money, it's so like condescending.
Right. It seems controlling.
Yeah. Isn't that how their fight ended? When he was like, I got to catch my cab. And she was like, how are you going to pay for it? With whose money? And like the money thing is still, exactly. The money always comes up.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of Ryan this episode? Did it make you like him more or less?
Like him just a little bit more, but I still think he's not great.
Oh,
I mean, I like
no change in opinion.
Yeah, I like the fact that, you know, like they were having a good time, but I do think it's like they had a good time for like 2 hours, and that kind of like for them erases everything, all of the issues for some reason. And they like super hyped it up, like just the hula hooping. I like the fact that he was like, that's devil work with the psychic stuff. And it's true that it made sense. How is he going to defend himself against stuff in the future that
Right.
he hasn't done?
It's like
Against some
Minority Report.
predictions.
Yeah, like how can you be arrested for a crime you haven't committed yet, but
Yeah,
will in the
exactly.
future?
Mhm.
Yeah. I felt like he's really good at defending himself. He comes up with good responses, like what you just said, Will. And but overall, I do feel like he's acting. Like everything he
Mhm.
says, he just looks dead in the eyes, you know? She's like, tell me you understand where I'm coming from when they talk about the money. And he's like, dead in the eye. And he's like, I understand where you're coming from. I was like, man,
Well, the
he's
cash
like,
cow.
yes,
what it
exactly.
wants to hear.
Exactly. Play this for a few. She's only here for a week. She's only here for a week. I can do it.
You could see like in his voice and in his face when he turns it on. When he turns on the mask, you
Right.
could see it.
Right. Exactly. You totally can. Like somebody who's just like, oh, I want to say something. Like someone who's biting their tongue. You just know
Mhm.
they want to just release all this anger and rage, but no, must stay calm.
Must have more thousands of dollars in
Yeah, exactly. Need
shoes
money.
and watches.
Need more watches, glow in the dark
Need
condoms.
more underwear.
And how old is Steph? Because her face looks good, but she walks around like an old lady.
She is old. She's like 55.
Man, but her face
No,
looks
52 because he's 27 and I did the math. Times 2 would be 54 and she's 52.
Okay.
She,
Yeah.
she does walk kind of odd though. Like it's not like even my mom was like 67, doesn't walk like that.
I know. That's what I was going to say.
Did you think she got some bone work done?
Bone work?
From her
I've never
clinic?
heard of such thing. Like a hip replacement?
No, to reduce the bones.
To make her skinnier, so she's small boned.
Yeah. Change her gait a little.
Shave down the bone?
Yeah.
That's funny. Take out a rib or two.
Yeah. That's how she keeps her figure slim.
Maybe. But it messed up her gait, let me tell you.
That doesn't matter. All that matters is that she can hula hoop.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe that's how she hula hoops so good. She has less bones.
Okay. All right. And let's see. Right. Okay. And so it seems like he just ups and leaves her. I forgot that.
We have no context.
Like
of
4
the fight.
hours later,
Yeah.
she's like,
how could they have fought about something after having like such a good day? I guess these two are just volatile, like my crypto investments.
It's because Steph knows that there's tons of red flags and she just doesn't want to believe it. There's like all these red flags, ding, ding, ding. And she keeps bringing it up to him, all the red flags. And he's just like, no, like just dragging her on and lying.
Of course. Like, what else is he going to say? Like,
yeah.
If she's bringing up the red flags to him, like, what does she expect him to? Of course, he's going to defend himself.
Yeah.
He's just going to lie.
Yeah, she's a fool. Come on.
Well, I mean, the fact that she's like, one of the red flags that she mentioned in the episode was like, my psychic said, because this card showed up, that he's been with other women. It's like, you could tell he's been with other women, not because of your psychic.
Exactly.
He just does that on the side. Like
exactly.
That's his side hustle.
So what do you guys think about the psychic stuff?
I think it's fun, but I wouldn't truly believe it.
Yeah.
I would like maybe go and get a reading just for fun, but I wouldn't come home and tell my husband, the psychic said
that our daughters will be the next president and vice president of the United States.
Yes.
Well, she said the psychic is giving is giving names and dates, she said, as proof.
They always get some things right sometimes.
Dude, a broken clock is right twice a day.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Yeah, I think it's just fun. It's like a horoscope. It's just fun to look at, to read, but it's not, not anything.
No, it's
okay,
not
but
anything.
do you ever read your horoscope and you're like, yes, that's spot on. That is my personality.
Yeah,
I
all
am
the time,
that.
but it's generalized to make it fit everyone.
No, because then I read the other ones like Leo, like, okay, Leo is, strong, independent, this and that. If I read that about me, I'd be like, no, not quite,
But
It
then
was
there's some
probably
Leos who go, oh my God, that's so true.
exactly. That's what I was gonna say. There's some Leos who probably agree with like that's their personality.
No, but I'm not a Leo. Okay, so I'm a Cancer. So they're like, okay, you're a homemaker, you love the family, you're emotional, and you're this or that.
Yeah, but there's
But
probably
it
some
isn't.
cancers who like are totally disagree with that.
Yeah.
And they only need like a few cancers to believe it in order to keep it going. You know
Yeah.
what I
You need 51% approval rating.
Okay, it does make sense. Yes.
mean? You don't need everybody
Yes.
to be right.
All right.
Well, it's when we
Ruin my
went out
hopes
to
and
that one
dreams.
dessert place and then it read B's horoscope to the T.
Which one?
When we were having the horoscope shakes and it said you were the queen of never letting things go.
I let tons of things go, but some things are really funny and you got to keep it alive.
It was so spot on. See, it's
Some
like
things are really funny.
it's like the psychic. It just knew that was you.
That's why I believe it. I believe in horoscopes, guys. I believe in it. I'm like, let me learn more about myself through this random
through this horoscope from someone who's never met me.
who has known that. Yeah.
Look to the stars for the answer.
Yes. Come on. There's a change now. We're becoming more humble and not so much about technology. We're going to be one with the earth and land. It's our true leader.
Do you also believe in the healing power of crystals?
I
Yes,
know.
hello.
That's becoming a thing now. That's becoming so popular. I've seen that all over my IG. I'm like, what
It
the hell?
removes negative frequencies.
Yes.
Hello.
This is hilarious.
Do you have a healing crystal with you at all times? You need some of that.
No, I don't. I mean, I'm willing to, why not? If it doesn't hurt you.
Should have bought some for you guys when I went to Arizona. There was a crystal shop there.
Next time.
Yeah, next time. When I
It's
go
like the secret.
road
Just
trip
positive
across
thinking.
America. Yeah.
Positive thinking and good things will come to you.
Exactly.
I
So
do believe
was it my
in that.
positive thinking or is it my crystal?
You'll never know. So you better keep the crystal.
I can't.
Just
I
in
have to do a
case.
test. Yeah.
Have it all with you. Have it all
I have
with you.
I have to have a crystal and negative energy.
All right. Zaid and Rebecca. Zaid.
This kid
That's
is
how
a
you
mess.
pronounce it, right? Zaid.
Saeed.
Saeed.
Yes. He talks to his sister and nephews and nieces, and he's sad and tells her that Rebecca's family doesn't accept him. And, Rebecca came home and gotten some fake tattoos, and he looks really good with the fake tattoos. I like it. What do you guys think?
He's cool.
Yeah, it was cute.
It worked for him.
Should have got him in color.
No, I liked it. I like the non-color. It looks more realistic.
Oh. If you had a
Okay.
tattoo, what would you have it of?
I like those really delicate, thin line tattoos. And I have no idea what. Maybe like the moon phases, like the moon phase of when my daughters are born. Something corny like that.
That's pretty good. Would you get a tattoo, Will?
It's hard for me to think what I would actually get. There's no image that I've seen that I'm like, I want to put that on my body forever, But I think that I like the idea of having a tattoo though.
Yeah, it's interesting.
What about you, Dylan?
McDonald's French fries.
Yum.
Every time I see them, I'm like, oh, chicken nuggets. I love chicken nuggets.
Not Panda Express, but that's for you. What about for you?
Nuggets.
That's for Will.
That's for Will.
Will loves
Will loves
Express.
Panda.
Racist. How dare you?
What is racist about that? You love that food.
You do love Panda.
That's
I
true. I don't love
know.
it that much.
What are you
Tell us
talking
the
about?
lie. Where is the lie?
It's only because it's so close to me now.
No,
That's
it's
what's
because
going
it's
on.
dare
delicious.
you? Look at him lie.
I
Just
know.
No,
straight up
I
lie
never
on our
liked Panda as much as
podcast.
you.
No, you love Panda. I love Panda, but you like love Panda.
I
No,
know.
I don't love Panda that
yes,
much.
when I think of Panda, I think of you, Will.
Yeah, she doesn't think of me. She thinks of you.
Only
We
because I
all
brought
think
it
of
up
you.
a few times because it's so close to me.
A
Because
lot
it's
of
delicious and
times.
you love it.
And like, what are you eating, Panda? Every
You
day.
know
What do you have for
why?
lunch, Panda?
Panda. Yeah.
What do you have, Panda?
You know,
Because there's
Panda's
nowhere
not the
else to
only thing
go.
next to you. There's In and Out. There's a Share Tea.
That's true, but you get tired of In-N-Out.
But you don't get tired of Panda.
Well, Panda has selection. Okay.
Because you love Panda.
you get 5 different meals 5 days a week in Panda. Okay.
Assortment. That's true. In and Out only has burgers. But you can get
Okay.
the number of burgers.
All right, come on, guys. We're digressing. We digress.
How
Bringing
did we
it
get
back.
here?
Bringing it back. We got here because Zaid went out to eat.
Oh,
Rebecca.
got it.
Here you go. This is the transition. Zaid went out to eat with Rebecca's daughter and the boyfriend and some other friends. And there was that pretty girl. And you could just see Rebecca being so uncomfortable with everything they say to each other.
I've never seen someone so thirsty
As who?
as that
Hannah?
woman, the blonde.
I'm like, is that girl a paid actress? Did
I
he
think
just
so.
find her and like,
Yeah.
hey, can you come and act like you're interested in this?
Make Rebecca real jealous. And it's not going to take much because she's old and you're beautiful and young and blonde.
do you
come,
think though?
act like you're our
sorry.
friend.
What?
Sorry, do you think that she was right to be jealous though, or to be suspicious?
Of the
Yes.
blonde? Yeah.
Heck yeah, if I was her. But I would hold it in until I left. I wouldn't be making a scene right then and there.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
looking like a real crazy old lady.
She does. That's what I would have felt. Like, listen, old lady, you need to calm down, okay? I was just offering my trucks.
Exactly.
you
She
needed
didn't
help
offer
moving.
her private parts, all right?
Exactly. Or to do anything to his, although that is what she probably would have wanted.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
She
you
wanted
look
some of
real
that
crazy.
North African.
I mean,
Never
he's
seen anyone from
different.
North Africa
Yeah.
before. Nah.
Different, but in a
He's-
good way.
In a good way. Yeah, go get it, girl.
She wants it.
Oh man, but Zaid, he did a good job covering up because Rebecca was like, "Oh wait, so you are gonna let her help you? You are.
Dude,
You're
this is nothing mean. He's so clueless.
I know."
He's like, what?
but he did a good job there because he acted
Yeah.
like he didn't understand, and then he's like, "Oh yes, now I understand." No, I don't need you to help me.
That's what I was gonna say. Like,
Hmm.
he doesn't understand Rebecca most of the time, but when it counts, he understands.
I mean,
He
she
has to
did
talk to her
repeat
real
it
slow.
like
Yeah.
10 times,
Yeah,
and
she
had to talk to her
angry.
like
The
a
whole
baby.
table, yeah.
Yeah,
Whole table turned.
she did look super crazy. She could not hide it at all. She looked super pissed, like right at the table, right in front of the girl. She just didn't care. That's what happens when you get older. You don't care as much.
You got fewer years left to live.
That was funny. Okay. Yeah, we do see her.
Do you think Micah and Tiffany are like, doing a little bit too much?
No, not on this one because they didn't really say too much to him.
Mhm. Yeah.
But I do feel I was thinking like, did they plant that Hannah chick? Like where they're like, yeah, let's call up Hannah.
That's
Let's
what
see
I
what
was thinking. I was like,
happens.
was she a plant? Did they plant her? Like, what would she have done? Like, why would you invite a rando?
I mean, she's supposed to be their friend, like the
Rebecca's
other dude.
friend?
No, the Micah and the daughter.
No, I know. Like, you would invite your friend to meet your mom's boyfriend?
No, it's like you're introducing him to America. Like, hey, he's coming here and like, hey, let's go out to eat, me and some friends, with some of our friends. You don't think
I
that seems
guess.
fine?
Plus,
Mm,
they're his age.
Yeah.
They're even younger. So he needs some friends.
meet some kids your age.
All right. Do you think Zaid was really excited when he saw it? Do you think he was kind of crushing on her too? He was like,
Yeah. Weren't you?
No, I don't think so.
You
think
don't
he
think
was.
so?
No.
He looked like he
She's-
got a little bit of that, like, Shy look.
Well, she said that he's a very friendly guy. He likes to, be gregarious with people. But now
All
he knows
right.
American women are different than women in Tanzania. You got to be
Yes.
careful, Zaid.
Tunisia.
Tunisia, sorry.
They could be different from the women in Tanzania.
Oh, right. And he said, like, if you kiss your boyfriend or girlfriend in the street in Tunisia, you get 6 months in jail.
I was like, did they behead you? Oh, God.
Oh, man. I don't want to be hanged either.
No, that sucks. Well, don't make out.
Stay in America.
That's right.
Okay. And are we done with them? Anything else?
Nothing. They suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said that Rebecca, she really changed her tune on this one. I feel like she's all this time she's been like a young girl and no, I love him. And the girls here in America are different. Don't go out. Don't do this.
She became a mom real fast.
Yeah, she became crazy. I was like, oh man. All right, that changed.
Do you
But they
still
always-
like her, Will?
I do, because they always provide joy.
It is funny though.
They always make me laugh. I gotta have some joy watching the show.
That is funny. That is funny.
Oh, it's so funny.
Okay, Tarik and Hazel. There was a lot about Hazel missing her son. And they thought that he had COVID, but it turns out he was okay. And Tarik teaches Hazel how to drive using a lawnmower. The
Yeah,
end.
pretty.
It's
Not much to
anything
say
else.
about them.
Yeah.
Next.
No,
Well,
I
it looks
just like them.
It's weird that it looks like they're more in lockdown than the other couples.
Yeah, did Virginia have like serious lockdown things that we didn't hear about?
Right.
know.
I don't know. I agree. They look more locked down. And they
Yeah,
talk about it
lockdown.
a lot more.
Maybe it
it's
depends on the time
filmed-
of filming.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on. Jovi and Yara. There's a lot on them.
This is a messy couple.
They are. I do think that they like each other. I do think they're in real love, but they have they're so rude to each other, especially Jovi. Jovi's mean to her. But anyway, they go to his parents' place and the parents meet, or the dad at least meet her for the first time. And what is it? They talk about her clothes and whether she's just here just to come to America. And then Yara puts them in her place by saying, well, that's like a stereotype, like how they say all Americans are dumb. That shut
I
up
really
the
like when she
parents.
said that. Yeah.
I know, me too.
I also like that. 'Cause I'm
So
like,
you don't
a lot of
believe
them are.
everything. Yes.
Exactly.
I would have been like, Yara, a lot of them are.
Yes. Yeah, I was like, good for you, girl. Good for you.
Because I mean, she proves that she doesn't want to just come to. She doesn't even know if she wants to stay in America.
mhm.
But it's also good to see her just be like, you guys keep bringing up these stereotypes about not just European women, but Ukrainian women, and it's
Mhm.
offensive.
Mhm.
Right. And the dad talks about her wearing sexy clothes, and she's like, "Excuse me, I'm on a freaking tropical island, bro."
I know. She's like, what would you wear at the beach, dude?
Yeah. I'm not in the city. Do you see me walking up in here in a bikini?
She
Do
should,
you?
though. How good did she look in those
Good Lord.
outfits, right? She was
looked
banging
really great this episode. She was looking really good.
in that two-piece like outfit she had. I was like, whoa.
Oh, and the
Yara.
pictures that they
Yeah. I was
that
like,
they flash
okay.
back to.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. He goes to a crawfish boil and I was like, oh my God, that crawfish looks so good. I want to eat that right now.
Like crawfish?
I
It's too much
do.
effort for not a lot of like payout.
Oh man. No, it's
That's
fun.
why they have so much.
It's fun.
It's too much work. I'd rather eat shrimp. I mean, shrimp is also like terrible to eat.
But shrimp, you could get them peeled and deveined. Crawfish, you just get them like that, right? Most of the time.
I guess so. Well, it's because they're like little baby lobsters. You have to like get rid of their whole shell.
Well, the people who like to eat that kind of stuff, I feel like the work of eating it is part of the pleasure for
Yeah,
them.
it's
They like to eat it.
fun. It's fun.
Oh, it's like eating like chicken feet. Do you guys eat chicken feet? I hate
No.
it. It's like too much effort.
But you don't
You're
have to
not
peel
allowed.
anything on that one. Don't you just like chew on it?
Yeah, but it's like all bones, dude.
Oh, so you constantly have to like spit the bones
Spit the
out?
bone out.
Pew,
Yeah, like a
pew, pew.
disgusting savage.
I mean, you are eating chicken feet.
Hey, listen, I eat pig's feet and that's delicious.
Pig's feet. I don't think
Yes,
I've
you
eaten
have.
that.
Oh my God. Yes, you have.
I have?
Yes.
Oh, crispy pata?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's delicious.
I
Okay,
told
guys,
you.
that's different. That's totally different. Okay, what do you think about his friends?
Jerks.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
Ugh, frat boy is what I thought.
They
Ugh,
are. They
frat
are
boys.
total frat boys.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, are you going to change your Jovi ways, partying every night, going to the strip club? She must have something real special if she's going to change you."
And she does. It's called the
Uh,
baby.
Exactly. Yes. Okay, and then they get in the car and they're on their way to. Oh no, no, no. Is it? Yes. Oh yeah, they get in the car and they're on the way to the party, and then they have a fight because he didn't bring Yara any food, and then they start having this like cutting back and forth the words to each other.
Yeah.
And this is where I'm like, you guys, I don't know about these comments. This is really going to deteriorate your relationship.
Especially off of like a sort of like a small, very couple like miscommunication. I felt like that was very like typical of like a dysfunctional couple
Mm.
where she was like, "You didn't bring me any food," or he was like, I asked you what you want. She's like, "No, you didn't ask me. You said you wanted to bring me this." And I said, "I don't like that."
Yeah. I mean, but that makes total sense. If I was a
It
pregnant, I
does.
mean, if I was a pregnant lady, I would totally agree. I'm totally agreeing with her.
Yeah, but I mean, I could see the miscommunication there. And then from like Jovi's side, probably just think, "Oh, I was trying to do something nice." So like they both probably are like, you know, they both think that they're right. And then they're just gonna like totally cut each other down. It's like just off of that one small thing, like you could tell that what's gonna happen in the future when the baby comes. It's gonna be much worse.
And also the beer. The beer is also a problem for her. Do you guys think that Jovi, I don't know if we talked about this before, but do you guys think Jovi has a beer problem, alcohol problem?
Have you seen him with a scene where he wasn't holding an alcoholic beverage?
No.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Even he was holding the pregnancy test on one hand and the beer on the other.
Yeah. When he got
Um,
stressed out, like that was the first thing he did was, "I need a beer."
yes.
Oh man. You know what's hilarious when during the preview when Julia was like, "So 2 lines, does that mean it's pregnant?" I was like, yeah, I guess they do have to make pregnancy tests idiot proof.
Right. I know. I was wondering like, why do they need this digital word pregnant? The other one is effective. Everybody knows 1, 2 lines.
Yeah, because they don't know how to read.
Yeah. Yeah. So then they're like, she's all like, "Man, if I wasn't pregnant, I'd be going back to the Ukraine." And then he's like, "Oh, not so lucky." And she's like, "You son of a bitch."
How old is these kids, man? They sound
Right?
like they're in high school.
It's those are, I don't know. That's bad.
Yeah.
It seems like something they'll learn though. Maybe they'll get through this in the early part of their relationship, learn that they really love each other, they want to make it work, and learn not to talk like this to each other.
Yeah, I have an advice for you guys to watch Will and Jada's Red Table Talk episode on how their relationship has survived.
Who? Oh, really? Okay. Yes.
So Yara and what's your face? Jovi. Watch Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith's episode on Red Table Talk on how their relationship works.
Do you listen or watch that?
I saw on Facebook, it came up on one of my feeds and it said Will Smith talks about Oh, they address the whole Jada relationship.
So what is it? What do they say? Come on. Just give us a
What?
quick summary.
Of the thing that she
No.
really was in a relationship with August Alsina.
She was?
She really was, yes.
And they're like in an open marriage or something?
It's not open, but they give each other space. And I think right now they are together, but they didn't address whether or not they're dating other people.
Interesting. So will that be the insight to
Well, no. So part
give
of
each
the
other
thing
space?
no, it was how to talk to each other. One was if you're feeling like you have to cuss each other out, it's not the time to talk.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So so every time Will feels like he's going to say something, he goes, I need you to leave the room right now because I can't love you right now.
Wow, those are some strong words. I can't love you.
Yeah, he's like, I can't be loving towards you right now.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So
all
then
right.
then they'll come back together when they've calmed down and they can turn down the heat.
That makes total sense. Okay, Jovi, Yara, if you're listening, I know you are.
You are. We know.
I know you are.
We have 100 listeners now.
This is for you.
No, it's more than that. It's more.
Ooh, love it.
We're off the charts, okay?
Number one. We're the number one podcast called 90 Day Fiance 3-Way.
That's right. Okay. Who else?
Your favorite. Andrew.
Oh yeah.
Sweaty Andrew coming back to America.
After 2 weeks.
After 2 weeks of vacationing in Mexico.
After 2 weeks in Mexico.
And his fake sadness. And if only Amira was here, it would have made it much better.
Except look at me party. Mm-hmm. Look at me eat my delicious food.
Look at this big jar of whiskey I bought. I'm taking home, or tequila, I guess it's Mexico. And I'm taking it home. But I still miss you, Yara. I'm sorry, not Yara. Amira. I still miss you, Amira. I still love you. I'm just going to eat this steak right now.
He's so gross and sweaty.
He is. And then he gets picked up by his mom, and his mom is like, all right, so what's going to happen now? And he's like, yeah, we're going to do Siberia. I always get this one mixed up.
Serbia. Siberia is in Russia.
Serbia. And she's like, yeah. Are you both willing to take the chance? And he's like, well, she is. I'm not.
Well, I like how he said, we're going to do Serbia next. I'm like, no, you said you're doing Serbia next.
Right, exactly. And the mom is like, well, if she wants to go, she should go, but you shouldn't waste your money.
Yeah. I did like how she was like the voice of reason. She's just like, why are you wasting your money? It's like, just wait until you can do it right.
Yeah.
But I did think she wasn't looking out for Amira. She didn't seem like she cared much about her well-being or what happened to her.
Oh, I thought she did. Did I take that the wrong? Yeah, I thought she actually cared about Amira to not put her through it again. That's how I understood the mom. I was like, oh, the mom cares more about Amira than Sweaty Andrew does.
I mean, that's probably true for sure. But
yeah, but she was trying to say it in a way that wouldn't just shut Andrew down.
I guess I kind of took it that way when she said she wants to go, she should go, but you shouldn't. Just stay here and save your money and let that crazy bee go over there.
She didn't say all that.
Let that crazy bee go over there and follow your stupid plan.
That's the
she
thing
gets
about
detained.
The dumb plan again. It's like, why is he so confident? Like, oh yeah, I'm fairly confident that she could go through Serbia. It's like, what is different between this plan and the last plan? Like, where is your source? Is it the internet again? Because you were wrong last time.
Exactly.
So I don't know why you're so confident this time.
And then he comes home and he has that big dumb bear on his bed and gifts that are supposed to be for Amira when she arrives. I'm like, oh, whatever. I hate you.
You hate him the most.
And then he's like, I feel like a single man at this point. What? Really?
I hope you were. God. So
Right? You're in a long distance relationship, but now you feel like a single man. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, he's just thinking about himself. He's not thinking about all the
He
risks she's
is so
taking.
selfish. And the mom was saying like, "Oh, did she say anything about her detention?" And he's like, "Nope, not really." Like, hey, that's because you never asked. Okay, you're too busy telling her about all the fun you were having in Mexico.
Exactly. So if you like, let's say if somebody was moving, from far away, it doesn't have to be from another country, but moving to go and be with you, do you think that's a nice gift to give them an iPhone, a $500 debit card, and a big teddy bear?
I mean, that's actually not bad.
Good effort.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd take it. Right. Good effort.
Less offensive than I bought you these lingerie for you to wear for me.
And this broom
to clean the house.
Dish gloves. Here's
because
the
your house
laundry.
is filthy. And some mouthwash because you're disgusting.
Yeah, better than that,
I thought the cash was weird, but I guess ideally you would want the cash, but like that gift cash as a gift, I don't know. It just seems kind of weird.
Yeah, I love cash as a gift. He could give me cash as a gift.
Me too. I'll take it.
Thanks for moving all the way over here. I'll give you like $500.
Yeah, I'll take the cash. What was
Go
the cash value?
Go buy
of the
what
bear?
you want, girl.
Yeah.
I got you. I'm going to take care of you like I've been doing. This is how I told you to come to Mexico and you got caught up in detention facility.
Could have had $500.
I got you. Yes, so I still hate him. And I just think Amira is so stupid if she goes there.
She will go to Serbia. That's the hilarious part of the thing. Is she's actually gonna go.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what can make her go. Oh, it's just so dumb.
I know. Sweaty Andrew, Amira, you're too pretty.
Yes. Okay, next up, Brandon and Julia find out that she might be pregnant. And Tarik and Hazel are talking to his friend. And they tell the friend that they want to get a girlfriend. And they're like, hey, well, what if Hazel gets jealous because Tarik is paying the girlfriend more attention, the new girl? Which, of course, will happen. Hello.
It already happened before.
Yes.
Just make sure she's not Thai.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Exactly. That would be the downfall. Rebecca and Zaid talk about kids. And Zaid seems like he wants kids in the future.
Oh, man. This is an Angela Deem situation. The
Yes.
one egg. They found the one egg.
Yeah, I wonder if they're still together. We have to research.
Oh, look it up. Yeah.
And Steph is calling Harris already right away. You know what she wants.
She wants that
away.
boom, boom, pow.
Right after. It's
Yeah.
like, that's so stupid.
She wants to hurt him. That's why.
Yeah. What do you think happened? Do you think he's all like, he had another date or something going on and he's like, I'm going to be here till 9. And then like 9 came around. He's like, all right, I got to go. And she's like, wait, WTF? You didn't even bang me. I feel like that's what happened. That's my.
Let's see. 4 hours later, after having a good dinner,
Mm-hmm.
the argument could only be that she saw something on the texts.
All right.
But the
And
last
then
thing
he tried
that
to play it off.
The last thing that they talked about on their date or like in her interview was that he didn't bang her and he hasn't been banging her and that she wants the boom boom. So I think it's going to be something with that.
Yes. I think so too. And then Mike and Natalie, they really go at it. The truth comes out. I've been waiting for her to say this. I knew it was in her.
I'm much ugly.
I'm much pretty. Exactly. And I'm much prettier than your ass. You should be freaking happy to be with somebody like me. I've been waiting for her to say this and she said it. Yeah.
She didn't say that he was ugly. She just said, I'm prettier.
That's true. That's true. Much prettier. And then Mike is like, yes, but your beauty is ugly. Okay, you think you're the hottest thing on this planet, but that doesn't make you a great person inside. And then she's like, oh, yeah, well, I'm okay with being with one man, even an ugly one like you. but you're a liar and a cheat,
Ooh, zing.
which is it's just like coming from nowhere. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, these two,
What's
they
this
need to break
about?
up. Yeah.
Well, I thought it
What is it
was
about?
his ex-wife thing, maybe. I don't know.
Hey, don't you think that's how Jovi and Yara are going to be like when they're old?
Oh, that's another thing I was gonna say. I was like, Mike is 35? Really?
What? No.
Yes.
Why
Yeah.
does he look like he's 72?
I know.
He looks like he's close to retiring, dude.
He does. I saw that, like, that little thing that pops up is like Mike 35. I was like, wait, what? Nah.
35.
That's a
Yuck.
lie.
35-year-olds are disgusting.
35 is the new 25. But yeah, I was shocked about that.
Yeah,
What
that's
do you
gross.
think about
He looks
this?
gross.
Where do you think this is gonna go? I mean,
We're just waiting for them to break up and so she can go back to the Ukraine.
oh man, there's those people that hate each other so much and they still get married.
Why?
They're gonna be married forever, making each other miserable is gonna be their happiness.
Oh, man.
Their happiness will be making each other miserable.
You think Jovi and Yara is going to end up like that?
No, it just reminds me of like an old white guy and an old Ukrainian woman arguing.
They're not old.
In a
They're only
cabin.
35.
I know. When you told me that he was 35, I was like, it's pretty sure he was 50.
Yeah. In the wood.
In the wood.
She's a city girl, but now she's in the wood.
Yeah. She wants to get out of the wood.
And Jovi and Yara, speaking of them, Jovi is chugging drinks and Yara is looking at a place at the party, and Yara like brings him outside and she tells him like, you need to start thinking about your family, about about your kids.
TLC has been like previewing this moment like every episode.
I know. And I don't know why.
Get to it.
But it doesn't seem like such a big moment. It's like, so what? Yeah. She's been telling him that for a while already.
It'll lead to a giant fight.
Oh, yeah, because the last preview, he went to the strip club, right?
Oh.
And he even went to the back.
Oh, yeah.
To the champagne room.
Oh, you didn't do it that time.
Oh, okay. And then what do you think about Yara wanting to announce her pregnancy? And Joe was like, you should wait.
She should wait.
And then she's all like, no, they're gonna think I'm being weird because I'm not drinking and I'm not.
They already do.
I know, right? Exactly. Come on,
Yeah,
Yara. They already think that.
Yeah, if you have a history
You're not
of
gonna get on your
miscarriage,
case.
don't tell people that you're pregnant.
I agree. But she was looking really good at the party. I was like, wow. I need to take classes, notes. I don't know what she does, but it's magic. The end.
She doesn't work. So.
Episode done.
Yeah, I know you don't want to see a lady who works and has 2 young kids under 3. Definitely don't look like Yara. Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
All right. So with that said, thank you to everybody who gave us a 5-star review. We really appreciate it.
Love you.
If you haven't left a review, please do so on whatever podcast app you use. It really helps people find us and helps us keep creating the podcast. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, B. Anything else?
5 stars only. Haters gonna hate.
Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna, yeah.
Oh,
yes.
Email us at 90dayfiance3way@gmail.com.
Is it the number 3 or do you spell 3?
You spell 3. 90fiance3way@gmail.com.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.